Okay, Air Zones is a newly launched Dubai-based company that monitors air quality. It's aligned to the Dubai 2040 Masterplan. Air Zones uses air quality sensors to monitor and analyze indoor air quality. And we're joined by the co-founder of Air Zones, Chris Layton. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Now tell us, how exactly does Air Zones work, and how do you test air quality and remedy issues with air quality, Chris?
Hi, Ramia. Thanks for having us. Well, we actually founded Air Zones as a way of going beyond simply testing air quality. It's more about bringing transparency and clear communication of indoor air quality. So right now, for example, I'm sat in Swiss International Scientific School, where we've placed several specific high-tech air sensors around the building. We'll leave them here for a couple of weeks, and in that time, we'll capture over 1 million data points, exactly what the people in the building are breathing. We then work with the school to make simple improvements. So these can be looking at the chemicals used in the building, the cleaning activities, the amount of plants, ventilation, filtration, so relatively simple changes, but acting as an advisor to the school to make sure they're actually tangible. Finally, and this is the magic, we take that data and translate that into a very simple star rating. So like Trustpilot for indoor air quality, instead of having to be an environmental scientist to understand it, even the primary school children can get the concept that 5-star air beats 2-star air. Beyond schools, we're working with cafes, restaurants, hotels, exhibitions, across the entire spectrum of buildings.
So regarding the quality star rating in particular, you rate these venues from 1 to 5 stars so customers can decide which venues they will visit based on their air quality. Does this mean that these air quality star ratings will be displayed publicly? Are we going to see them around Dubai?
That's the intention. Once we've rated a venue, we offer certificates, tabletop cards, promotion. The aim is to promote the healthiest venues in Dubai and allow people to choose where they spend their time. But as an interesting fact, we've also got the opportunity to promote Dubai, because in the testing we've done so far, comparing that to European cities, the indoor air quality in Dubai is actually far better than what we see in the European cities, mainly because of the topography. There's a lot of natural space around Dubai. It's a thin city, sea on one side, desert on the other, but also because of the technology already in the buildings. It's a relatively young city, and this is an exciting story we should be shouting about.
That is great to hear. I'm really so pleased to hear about Dubai's air quality. I mean, it's a concern for so many people. Tell us about the specific dangers of poor air quality. How is breathing poor air comparable to drinking dirty water, for example?
Well, that's an interesting comparison, because we typically drink 2 to 3 litres of water a day. However, we breathe over 11,000 litres of air. Air quality is responsible for lung disease, kidney infections, miscarriage, memory loss. Every organ in our body is affected by the air we breathe, yet we generally ignore it. And the most dangerous fact is we're unaware of it. Most people think of air pollution as being an outdoor topic, dirty power stations, factories, cars, whereas actually it's the indoor air that is generally worse than outdoor. We bring the air from outside in, and then we add pollutants, the cleaning products, the chemicals, my deodorant. If we look at the ingredients on those products, we would never drink it. Yet why would we breathe it when we've already said that breathing the air in is more dangerous to us than what we drink?
It's really alarming, and the World Health Organization, as you know, just revised its air quality guidelines after it discovered that air pollution is damaging health at even lower concentrations than we previously thought. Does your standard correlate with the new WHO air quality guidelines?
Absolutely. And I think it's poignant that the WHO have come out and made this change in the middle of a pandemic as well. It really hits home the importance of the air that we're breathing and the damage it can do if left unchecked. So that's the key reason, as I say, for getting involved in this. It's simple changes that we can make in our office, in the restaurants we go to, hotels, that make a real difference. And the WHO, by announcing this, are really empowering us to take action and to drive this forward.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. Can't wait to see those star ratings around town. Co-founder of Air Zones, Chris Layton.